Libra, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for mid-May 2023. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business, as always, and start you off with an oracle card, just so we can dip our toes into energy and see what's going on for the lovely Libras out there. Pardon me. I hope you're all doing fantastic and fabulous, my friends. Let's shuffle it up one time, see what we have for you this week. Talk to me, my guides. What's up with Libra, please? And yeah, we're just going to take a real quick look at this first card, then we'll get into the full reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean in on, which is always interesting. And these cards are jumping. They want to talk. So let's rock. Let's see what we got for Libra here, please. Nice and quick. I knew it. Okay, so this card can be somebody all up in their head, but there is also that connection to the past here as well. Very interesting energy for us to lead off with here, Libra. And we'll talk about it before we do, though. If you're new here, I'll be speaking about the May subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know I'd greatly appreciate it. But enough of the promo, into the reading. Have a look at this card. So we see this lovely lady. She is standing there with her eyes closed, clouds all around her. She is holding that locket. So yes, there's little themes of somebody in their mind daydreaming, thinking. This could be you having someone particular on your mind, or vice versa. There might be somebody like really thinking about you quite intently when we have this type of card. Okay, could be a double way type of thing, but this is a big link to the past to me, because whenever I see the charm or the locket, it makes me think of somebody thinking about memories. So there is some sort of link to the past, link to memories showing up here as well, Libra, that you might need to really keep in mind as you move through the coming days and weeks. This card can also be communication based as well, with some of the symbolism that's here. So there might be some importance surrounding a talk or communicating, but we're just going to put that down right there. We're not going to overthink it. We're not going to overdo it. Let's just get her going. I always say that first card doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a footnote. But yeah, let's get 3 cards in the upright. Then we'll get the intuitive juiciness flowing. Shuffle it up here one time for Libra, please. My God, what's going on this week? So, last week's reading, my friends, it was titled They Are Nervous. And the reason it was titled thusly was because there was a lot of anxiety. There was 9 of Swords energy. I think there might have even been 8 of Swords energy. So I'm hoping that wasn't you, but it was in the ether, right? That somebody was stressing out quite a bit, overthinking, stressing. We don't like those energies too much, but we'll read them if they come out. We're going to hope for some positivity this week, though. Like, as you know, energy is very fluid, never set in stone. So only take this how it hits for you. Let's get you 3. What do we got for Libra? Guides and spirit team. Thank you. All right, Knight of Swords. Starting with a bang. We're starting with some speed, fastness. Could be travel. Maybe some of you are planning a trip. That's a card that could represent you for sure. Let's get 2 more. Been seeing him quite a bit. So I was seeing the Knight of Swords in fire readings. Wow, okay. That is very jarring here, Libra. So we go from a card in full flight to a card that's full stopped with the 4 of Swords. Big air energy showing up here so far. Let's get 1 more. I could already tell this is going to be an interesting one, my friends. Wow. All right, so now we add some fire to the mix with the Knight of Wands. So it's like something's starting, it's going, it stops into like a dead sleep, and then it's going again. This is a very interesting energetic dynamic we got happening here. So let's go through. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes, then we'll get that juicy intuitive stuff going. If you kindly look in the box first, though, at first glance, notice we have 2 cards that are knights, so these could represent individuals or people. Knights are all about forward progress, forward momentum. They could also be messengers, so we still have those links to communication and talking. But elementally, lots of air, the mental, like we were seeing with this, the thought-based, we saw it last week, and fire. You know what I say when we mix air and fire. It could be kaboom, which could be good, right? Like some of you could be making big progress, but it could also be volatile. Position number 1, and I will say overall, we have the 2 fastest moving knights here. We have the Knight of Swords in position number 1. Could represent any air sign. So when we clarified, it could show us something that you're feeling or something that could be coming towards you, especially with this movement base. Double Knights could speak about taking a trip. You might have the travel bug. You might want to make a move. There could be distance involved with certain situations you're going through. But the Knight of Swords is going full flight towards something, like nonstop. It's going collision course type of energy here. So we really want to see what's up with this. As with this Knight, this guy could also be confrontational. So we want to watch out, especially since we have the two Knights separated by the Four of Swords. Hopefully there's not a lot of confrontation or issues showing up here, but we'll see as we move through the reading itself. I'm not going to take it as a challenge until we get the clarifier. Now, moving to the center, we have the Four of Swords. Once again, of the air element. And you see this person there, it looks like they're sleeping, meditating. So this to me is a very spiritually tapped in type of card, and it could highlight your sleep and your rest for some reason. But notice it is not moving at all. So surrounding this card, there is so much action. It's like go, 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 stop, dead cold, start again. So maybe there are certain things you're going through where like it starts, it stops, it starts, it stops, it's back, it's forth, it picks up steam, it slows down. So that could be a little frustrating sometimes. There's a little volatility here, Libra. But when I see the Four of Swords, watch out for funky dreams. Okay, there might be issues surrounding your sleep. Hopefully you're getting proper rest and relaxation, stuff like that. But you might want to journal down some dreams when this card shows up for sure. For some of you, it could just be like big interest in spirituality as well. That's one of my spiritual cards. Also paranormal. But as we move to the back end, we have the Knight of Wands, the second fastest moving Knight. In my opinion, this could represent a fire sign that you're connected to here. This one, yeah, a lot of the similar themes of this Knight of Swords. This one's a little slower moving. This is a card to me of spontaneity. This is a card of things coming out of left field or just like making plans on a whim. Like, all right, yeah, let's go, let's do it. Like that, it's that type of energy. It could represent a party animal type of individual too, like someone who likes to be the life of the party, be in the spotlight. So there's communication with all this energy as well, with the fire, the air, the double Knights. So we really need to dive deeper in all this, Libra, because there's a lot of action happening. Let's jump in and clarify. All right, let's shuffle it up one more time here. Let's see what's going on with Libra, please, my gods. I haven't seen a read like this for you in quite a while, my friends. Even though we have had that volatile energy recently. And yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot. Because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on that Knight of Swords here. Let's see what's coming in. And yes, my friends, if you're a reader yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why the box is here. If you're feeling any messages that you want to give to Libra, you could drop it down in the comments. I don't mind at all. All right, Knight of Swords here. Where's that Knight of Swords? Thank you. Three of Swords in reverse, huh? Okay. This is not the nicest energy, even though the Three of Swords is in reverse. For some of you, there might be a person in your life that like runs away from conflict or runs away from their problems. Okay, this is somebody that does not like to address issues. This is somebody that likes to sweep things under the rug from time to time and just keep it moving, keep it pushing. Take that for what it's worth. That's only for some of you, but it's showing up here. The Three of Swords in reverse, it did make me feel something, and you know me, I'm no censor. I don't edit when I feel something. The first thing that initially came out was like, all right, well, I don't feel good. I feel bad, so I'm going to make that person feel bad. Take that for what you will, whether that's a serious or an important warning. Maybe you're disgruntled at someone. Maybe this is someone who is quite angry or mad, possibly. But it's like, all right, well, if I can't be happy, if I can't feel good, no one's going to feel good. It's like one of those. So do with that what you will, my friends. I mean, I don't really want to go too far in depth in that. I feel like it's simple and straightforward. Concerning, okay? I'm going to keep it real with you. I barely ever get messages like that. Concerning on the front end with the Three of Swords in reverse. If we were to take the most optimistic approach here, aside from my intuitive message, the Three of Swords in reverse underneath the Knight of Swords could represent some of you getting better, healing. Okay, so there is still a silver lining here, but watch out for that, all right? There might be someone who's quite disgruntled here in the beginning, quite angry or mad. Let's go in on that Four of Swords. Why is that Four of Swords here? Thank you. Okay, yeah, King of Pentacles in reverse underneath the Four of Swords. Some of you feel like you might just need a rest or a break of some sort. Like, intuitively, that's what I'm feeling here. King of Pentacles in reverse, maybe some of you are having big issues with the earth sign. I don't want to really rely too much on the elementals because now we have air, we have earth, we have fire. We're only missing water now. But with the King of Pentacles in reverse underneath the Four of Swords, it's like somebody, to me, it's like, I need a break, man. Like, I don't know if you're overworking or stressing too much about money or something like that. But this is somebody who feels like, all right, everything is very shaky right now. Let's cool it down. All right, let's take a breath. Let's take a breather. That's the vibe I'm picking up right here in the center. Intuitively, I just have to give you the messages I'm feeling. And I will say this, so far this week, out of all the ones I've filmed, Libra, I'm getting the most intuitive messages off yours. So do with that what you will, whether they hit or don't. Hopefully there isn't somebody this disgruntled. Okay, but it could be a warning though, for sure. For sure. Let's go in on that Knight of Wands. And you know me, I'm not a fear monger. I don't feed off of, negative readings or anything like that, but I'm going to tell you what I feel. Let's go in on that Knight of Wands. Then we'll do a quick recap before we get into the shadow card. This to me is like the big red flag in the beginning, if that's not just you healing. So why is that Knight of Wands here? Thank you. Okay. All right, so we have a bit of a happy ending here, which can be nice. This could represent a family thing, but we have the Ten of Pentacles in the upright underneath this Knight of Wands. Could be very good. For a lot of you, this could be moving towards big abundance. I would say this is big time claimable energy right here on the back end. But what this tells me is that there's two people in completely different modes and mindsets. Whereas we have this one, which is a little angry and a little vengeful. This one back here is like focusing on happiness and abundance, right? So that's what I'm picking up here, like two people in complete different modes. This individual is like stuck in the middle, like, oh, take a breath. Now, the Ten of Pentacles could be a big influx of money and blessings coming in for you, which is nice. This is an extremely stable card. So after the stuff we were seeing here, this is nice, okay? It could be things starting to calm down. Could be a family thing or a home thing, like I said, because that card does link in with that. But I see somebody completely like trying to focus on happiness and abundance, right? Claiming that positivity, claiming those blessings. So there is a payoff in the back end. There's a happy ending here. But these warnings in the beginning, they shouldn't be ignored, in my opinion. This is energy that should be addressed in some form or fashion. Let's go through and do a quick little recap here, Libra, because there's a whole bunch of stuff happening. If you kindly look in the box, we got a little bit of everything going here. But position number one, we have the Knight of Swords with the Three of Swords in reverse. If we were to read this classically, that would be a very positive, optimistic message of somebody healing, moving forward, moving on. This did give me two concerning messages. One was the more concerning one I've had in quite a while, where there might be someone who is so angry, upset, and bitter, where they feel if they can't be happy, no one else can be, or no one else should be. Big warning right here in the front end. Not my favorite type of energy to read. It could also just represent somebody that like doesn't try to, or doesn't like solving things, and they sweep things under the rug and no, let's keep it moving. Let's not talk about it. Let's not address it. But moving to the center, we have the Four of Swords with the King of Pentacles in reverse. And it just, when that King of Pentacles showed up in reverse, it like drained me, because this did feel like somebody that just needs to take a breath. They need a breather. They need a break. Okay. If not you, that's someone you're connected to, right? Like there's too much of this going on. There's too much mayhem. Let's calm it down. All right. That's a huge vibe. Maybe that's something you need to say if there's people around you and there's mayhem on the back end. And yeah, warnings here in the front end, but we have beautiful positivity to end us off, because we have the Knight of Wands with the Ten of Pentacles in the upright. Beautiful. So could be family things, could be money things, could be home things. But the main thing I'm seeing here is someone completely focused on their happiness and their abundance. And don't think because this is fire sign energy that can't be you, right? This could be the energy you're moving forward in. This is claimable energy right here on the back end. But like I said, these are two people in different modes and mindsets. Okay, so do with that what you will. Please take a screenshot. I'm going to get you one shadow card here, Libra. Let's see what's in the shadows for my friends. And I always like to pull a shadow card at the end of every reading, just to see what's going on. So what's in the shadows for my Libra friends, whether it's something within yourself, whether it's something, you know, you don't quite see right now. This is a valuable card in my opinion. So what is in the shadows for Libra, please? Just real quick. Okay, thank you. All right, Two of Wands, that's a very plan-based type of energy. It's a decision or choice-based type of energy as well. So you know what we're talking about when we see the inverse of the Two of Wands. This card could represent somebody that is planning things. This could be Spirit saying like, hey, watch out, so-and-so is planning to do this, or they're planning to do that. But this could draw back to someone being quite indecisive about something as well. So in this time, if you have to make a choice, if you feel like you're at a crossroads in life, because this could be it in the shadows, Spirit could be asking you to make a firm decision and choice in which way you're going to carry yourself and move forward when this card shows up. But remember, this is a big strategy card, okay? So maybe Spirit's saying, okay, that person over there, they're planning something, or maybe you need to plan something, right? Maybe there's something that you can't do spontaneously that you need to look forward and like plan it properly, like 5-year plan. Take from it what you will, Libra. This reading had all sorts of stuff in it, but that's what I have for you. Don't click away just yet. I'm going to give you the details of the May subscriber surprise. For the May subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 2 boxes of the beautiful Tarot of the Owls. This is an awesome deck. So if you'd like to get your name in for this, it's 2 simple things. As always, my friends, first, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you already are. And second, let me know down in the comments, out of all the cards in this week's reading, which one spoke to you the most. You'll be entered to win, and at the end of the month, I will announce the winners in my community tab at random. As always, my friends, much love to you, and I'll see you next time.